Everybody, this is the fifth day of the fast. Just wanted to kind of go over a few things physically that are going on with me right now. One is, boy, my energy level is way up there. I used to drink Monster drinks all the time, but this is the best energy that I've had in a long time. I'm sleeping much better. My sleep is incredibly sound. It's actually, in some ways, hard to wake up, but once I get out of bed, my energy starts flowing again. It's a really neat feeling. So, this fast, and you can see how God works while He talks to you. One is it's a sacrifice to Him, but it's a cleansing of your body, so your senses become very intuitive on all levels, physically and mentally, and so it's and spiritually in a big way. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about the physical in the beginning. I still get hungry. I stopped watching TV mainly because I don't really need to watch TV. And the other is that there's too much temptation. And that's the other thing I wanted to mention. I talked about it briefly before. Temptation is tough. The enemy is very, I would say he does not like the idea that you're fasting and praying because he knows how powerful it is. He will do whatever he can to get you off track. Learn to say no. Every time you say no, God sees that. He blesses you for it. Somebody's asking you out for lunch or dinner or some special occasion that you have to be, make the sacrifice of holding back. If people ask you why, just say that you're not hungry, you don't want to drink, but hold back from doing it. Be prepared before you go that you're going to say no to a lot of things, or just don't go. These 21 days or 40 days or 3 days, how long you're ever fasting for, are so important that it's worthwhile making the sacrifice. So I just want to go over that a little bit. For money things, over 6 months ago, I lost my job. And I had a lot of hobby type things that made me money, and when I lost my job and I prayed upon it and I wasn't fasting at that time, God said that I want you to be self-sufficient. So basically saying, I want you to be self-employed. And one of the things that started to happen is, my things started to pick up, but I was just making my bills. So just so you know, a couple of my hobbies, and you can kind of check them out on the internet. One of them is Noah's wooden boats, and I actually make wood surfboards, kayaks, and canoes in all types. And you'll see they're all made out of wood. They're slick, but the thing is, it's not a big demand for it. They're expensive, they're high end, and not a lot of people. I mean, it has to be it's a very small niche. But anyways, that's picked up a little bit. The other is that what I've been doing for a long time, because it's just a lot of fun, is I have a business that I sell other people's stuff. And what they do to me is they come to me because they don't know how to get rid of it, and we share it 50-50. And so I've been doing that quite a bit. I've gotten, and I also do yard sale things, whatever. But I guess what I'm saying is, at this time, when things are tough with money, we have to be very creative. And the other thing is you have to listen to what God is telling you, because He does want you to make an effort on trying to go out there and make money somehow. He's not some kind of mystical cosmic genie that's going to give you everything He wants. He wants that you want. He wants to see that you are actually making an effort. So just want to put that out there. The reason why I came to a fast of 5 days ago is because I got to a point where I said, Lord, I am just making it. There's something that's holding me back. I need to go to You. I got to make this so it works, and I have abundance, because God does want us to have abundance. One of the other things that is so important with fasting is giving, and especially during a financial fast, because that's where God sees your heart. And one of the things that He promises you in the Bible is tithing. And He promises you that if you do tithe, that you will be blessed. Now, He doesn't say blessed with money, but He does say that you will not suffer no matter what goes on during economic times. And I'll read you this out of the Scripture. So how important it is, no matter how small of money that you make, like I just brought in $250 I gave $26 to my church. Just do it, no matter how broke you are. And I have to meet rent this month. So, guys, it's tough, but you'll see that God will bless you for doing all this stuff. And give it with a heart, saying, well, you know what, God, I love giving you this stuff because you've given me so many things throughout my life. Yeah, times are tough right now, but that's why I'm coming to you. I've noticed that when things get tough all the time, it's typically because I'm not hanging out with the Lord as much as I should be. And that's something that we need to be. So I'm reminding you, read and pray a lot during the day. It's worth it. Let me read you the scripture about tithing. Okay? Bring all the tithe into the storehouse, so that there may be food in my house, and test me now with this, says Jehovah of hosts, to see if I will not open the windows of the heavens for you, and pour out a blessing for you, until there is not enough room. Wow, what a promise. So, guys, yeah, your church might be asking you for money. You might think that's the only thing they're looking for. It's basically a tithing. It's a blessing to you. Just do it. And don't consider charity tithing. This is something that needs to go directly to the church. It's first started out, God's first started this out with Moses and the Levites. 10% of everything that all the other tribes made went to the Levites to support them. But it was a tithe to God. And this is how God supported the Levites, who were the priests of the temples at that time. And they basically were ordained because they were not given any land, and this is what was their job, so they would get 10% of the tithes. Here's another one, Luke 6:3-8. Give, and it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together and running over. So he's just saying, you give a little bit, I'm going to give a lot back. And now he knows you're suffering, so by giving, and giving with a big heart, don't worry about what's going to come in. Just know that it's going to happen. This is where we build up our faith in the Lord. They shall give into your bosom, for with the same measure that you measure, it shall be measured to you again. So guys and girls, make it happen. You're going to see a lot of good things go on in your life. If it's not happening now and you don't see it happening now, it will happen real shortly in the future. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. Take care.